Yes, Spurs fans, so the Champions League draw has been officially released. Tottenham Hotspur have got 4 home ties and 4 away ties. But before I crack on with the rest of that, if you're new to my channel, get subscribing, smash a like, keep notifications on as well. So when I do upload a brand new video, you will hear it first. And yeah, man, roll the intro. Come on. Yes, Tottenham fans, the Champions League draw has been officially released. So let's crack straight on with this. So Tottenham have got Dortmund, Paris Saint-Germain, Villarreal, Eintracht Frankfurt, Slavia Prague, Bodo Glimt, Copenhagen and Monaco. A possible 15 points there, in my opinion. But let's hear your thoughts in the comment section. A possible 15 points. Look, Dortmund and especially Paris Saint-Germain can be very, very tricky. So let's start. Obviously, there's 4 away and 4 home. So I'm going to start with the home games. So the 4 home games are Borussia Dortmund, Villarreal, Slavia Prague, and Copenhagen. Then your away ties are Paris Saint-Germain, Eintracht Frankfurt, Bodo Glimt, and Monaco. So I'm going to start with Borussia Dortmund. Now, obviously, we've played Borussia Dortmund in the past in the Champions League, and we've done very, very well against Dortmund. That was quite a few years ago now. I'm not quite sure what their team structure is like now. Quickly thinking now from the top of my head, but I'd like to think we've got home advantage over Dortmund, being one of them. And like I said again, you know, we've played these boys before, and that'd be a whole different team for both sides. But I'd like to think we could get something. Actually, we could definitely get something, being at home as well against Borussia Dortmund. The next one is this is going to be very, very tricky. Away to PSG, Paris Saint-Germain. Now, I thought we were very, very lucky in the Super Cup, leading 2-0, and in the last 10-15 minutes we gave it away, especially in dying minutes. We gave the game away. Obviously lost on pens in the end, but I'd like to think we could possibly get something there as well. But being at Paris Saint-Germain, you know, they're going to be up for it. It's going to be the champions. But I'd like to think we could get something away to PSG. So if anything, I'll be happy with a point. Let's take a point away to Paris Saint-Germain. Up next, we have Villarreal at the Lane. Quickly thinking out, I don't think we've actually played. Actually, I think we have. I'm sure. Can someone hit me up in the comments section, please? I'm sure we've played Villarreal before in the Champions League. But again, being at home, I'd like to think we could get 3 points from these boys, definitely. Frankfurt, Eintracht Frankfurt up next, away in Germany. Going back to last season in Europa, we done very, very well against these boys. And I thought, quickly, again, if I remember rightly, we played Frankfurt over 2 legs. Obviously, we won, progressing to the final. So I'd like to think we could get 3 points from these boys. And also Frankfurt have lost their top boy, who's obviously at Liverpool now. So I'd like to think that would be in our favour as well. So away to Frankfurt there. Up next, Slavia Prague. At the Lane again. I'm going to go straight into it. 3 points, 3 definite points there. Away, at home against Slavia Prague. Another. I'm gonna say a slight dodgy visit. Back to the old Bodo. In the freezing cold temperatures. Away to Bodo Glimt. Obviously, we went there before and we won. They gave us a game. But I'd like to think we could do a job again and smash all 3 points away over in Bodo Glimt. Definitely. Up next at the Lane is Copenhagen. Again, straight up 3 points there with that game there. Yeah, man, straight up 3 points. It has to be. It's got to be. And the last one, away to Monaco. Now, Eric Dyer is currently at Monaco, so this will be interesting there. Another test there. But I'd like to think we could get this one over the line. And yeah, man, welcome Eric Dyer back against us boys. So yeah, man, 4 home games, 4 away. So yeah, I'd like to think all these games are winnable. Obviously, Dortmund can definitely give us a game, and especially Paris Saint-Germain, they will definitely give us a game. I'm not expecting a win against Paris Saint-Germain whatsoever, but saying it, possibly even Dortmund in a way. But I'd like to think we can get at least a point from one of them. So definitely all the other games on here on paper are definitely winnable, and a definite possible 15 points straight up. But Spurs fans, football fans in general, let's hear your thoughts in the comments section. How well do you think Spurs will do? Yeah, man, I'm just happy to see my Spurs back in the Champions League where they belong, in my opinion, in the top elite. You know, we've had a fantastic start to the Premier League. Thomas Frank has worked wonders. You know, Richarlison's banging in the goals now. Mohamed Kudus is rapid up and down the wing. You know, we've not conceded yet. I know it's only 2 games in the Premier League, but I'd like to think we're gonna have a good run. We're gonna have a good run in this season's Champions League. If you're gonna ask me now, I'm gonna say I'm gonna say quarterfinals. I'm gonna say Tottenham to reach the quarterfinals. But yeah, man, anything after that, it'll be a blessing. It would be a blessing. But I'll just want to see the boys have a good run out in this season's Champions League. And it'll be a test. No matter what, it'll be a test. It'll be a test. We're Europa League champions running into back into the top elite, the Champions League now. And it's going to be a massive test. But let's hear your thoughts, Spurs fans, football fans in general. Like I said, see your thoughts in the comment section. As always, up the Spurs.